Morgan Rogers undergoing a medical at Chelsea today ahead of a British record £117 million transfer from Aston Villa. I want to get your take on this, Martin, because I was told a few weeks ago that there'd been face-to-face talks between Mikel Arteta and Morgan Rogers. That Rogers was very much Arteta's top target for this transfer window. How damaging for Arsenal is the fact he's now off to Chelsea. Seemingly would rather go there with no Champions League football than join the champions.
Well, he must have been too expensive. And I think Villa would have been, Unai Emery wouldn't have wanted him. My take on it wouldn't have wanted him to go to Arsenal. There was more money on the table. Then they're taking. If you say the player, you ask the player wholeheartedly, do you want to join the current league champions, or do you want to go to Chelsea? We want to go to Arsenal, but that's not going to be allowed to happen because this is a money move that's important to Aston Villa, so that they can stay inside the current regulations. I think they've suffered massively, Aston Villa and Newcastle. It's a real shame. Villa are building something really special. Morgan Rogers, let's talk about him as an incredible talent. They went and got him from Man City when nobody else really was interested. What did they pay for him? 8 million, or was it? It's peanuts, isn't it?
Relatively modest. Yeah. It's from Middlesbrough actually. So Middlesbrough benefit £15 million from this transfer because
I think he went to Middlesbrough for 8 or something.
Yeah.
I think he's a real talent, and he showed that in this World Cup. He's going to be a big loss to Aston Villa. Tielemans gone. That engine room.
Luka Digne probably going to PSG as well.
Yeah, and all to balance the books.
Is he worth the money for Chelsea?
It's crazy. I feel it's market forces, it's what people pay. Of course it's too much money, but it's the only way that Chelsea can get him to his football club because, money talks in this situation for Villa, and that is a hell of a lot of money.
Morgan Rogers has reportedly passed his medical examinations, meaning the final hurdle before completing his move to Stamford Bridge has now been cleared. With the medical complete, attention turns to the official announcement, which is expected once the remaining paperwork is finalized. The England international is set to become a key part of Xabi Alonso's new-look Chelsea squad, bringing pace, power and creativity to the Blues' attack ahead of the new season. Chelsea supporters are now eagerly waiting for the club's official unveiling, where Rodgers is expected to be presented in the famous blue shirt for the very first time. The countdown has truly begun, and it won't be long before Morgan Rogers is officially introduced as Chelsea's newest star.